Hey there, my name's Steven. I'm a first year PA student, and I was a CNA for my hours before PA school. So I'm here to give you 3 tips on how to pass your CNA exam. So, tip number 1 is challenge the CNA exam if you can. So, in my state, I'm from Florida, you can do what's called challenging the CNA exam. That means that you can take the exam without taking an accredited class before. Now, here's the thing. One of my main goals was to save money, to get the most value out of it, because I knew most of my experience would really be learning on the job as an actual CNA. However, if money's not a really big issue for you, and you'd prefer to have that really solid foundation with a class, then I do recommend taking a CNA class, maybe from a local university, or if there's a local training center near you that will help with that. But you can challenge the CNA exam and you can save yourself a lot of money. I would recommend going online and looking up the rules for your state on challenging the exam. Number 2 is don't worry about the written exam. So here's the thing. The written exam is something that a lot of people spend a lot of mental energy on, when in reality, and I know it's easy to say this once you've gone through it, but in reality it is mostly common sense. Here's an example. One of the questions might say, a resident is upset and she's wandering the halls, what do you do? And 3 of the answer choices will be something along the lines of yell at her and force her back into her room. So obviously that's not the correct answer. Whereas the last answer choice, the correct one, might say something along the lines of ask her where she thinks she is and slowly guide her back to her room and tell her nurse that she'd been wandering the halls. So you see here, that's usually how it goes. And you can miss a few questions before you fail the written exam. So what I would do to practice for that is I would go on YouTube, and I'll put a few videos down in the link or the comments below that I think are beneficial. But I would go on YouTube and I would find some practice questions for the written exam and just see if you're getting them right. If not, there are some study guides online that you can use, and if you do take a class, they will definitely for sure prepare you for taking the written exam as well as the practical exam, which comes to point number 3. Do focus on the practical exam. So this is what I kind of like to tell people when I'm explaining to them how to best pass the CNA exam. Focus on the big, important stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. The best thing that I could say to do, find the things that you have to do to pass, whether that's washing your hands, making sure the curtain is closed, or whatever for that individual skill you need to do to pass, and make sure 100% that you have those down. There's a YouTube channel called For Your CNA that puts out videos on how to do the skills, and while they don't hit every single check mark that you have to do to get a perfect score, they hit every check mark you need to do to get a passing score, which I think is, at the end of the day, the goal, right, is to pass, because that's what's going to get you that license and that job. So I'm going to put those videos for the 4-year CNA videos as well as the different practice question videos down below. And good luck. Go out there. I would say study maybe 2 weeks leading up to the exam. Really study. Practice those practical steps with a friend. I had a friend come over, and we just went through all the steps a couple of times for a few days leading up to the exam, and I did very well, and I passed. So that's my advice. Those are the 3 ways to pass your CNA exam. My name's Steven, and I'm a first-year PA student. If you like the information in this video, please go ahead and subscribe, comment, and I will answer any questions you have in the comments as well. Good luck.